Most people get the fact that being behind someone else makes your life a lot easier. They punch a hole in the air and you follow through it behind them. But what about what's going on in arrears? What about that other aerodynamic related term, drag? It's true that most things to do with aerodynamics start at the pointy end and work backwards, with aero kit getting less and less effective as the air gets messier. What almost no cyclist considers, though, is what that messy air is doing, and that bit's important. But just because it's happening at the back doesn't mean there's no effect on the person in front.
Can we have some smoke, please, Sandy? If Ned was a nice teardrop shape, he'd ease the air gently aside and then put it back nicely behind him, causing minimum disturbance. Ned, of course, is not a nice teardrop section. He is, in fact, a collection of tubes, something I suspect he's not been called before. So what actually happens is the air starts to break away and swirl and suck or drag him backwards. But what if the space behind Ned wasn't empty? By simply riding behind Ned, I'm filling a space that would otherwise be occupied by some of that swirling air. So I'm actually transferring some of that sucking effect from Ned to me.
As you can see, at just 18 watts, the benefit to Ned is small, but it's there, and the implications of simply knowing this has new and wide-ranging ramifications for tactics. In a team time trial, riders sometimes bail out of the race when they can no longer take a turn on the front, but if they knew their presence on the back alone adds something to the team's performance, you can bet they'd fight a bit harder to make the finish with the group. It has possible implications for the general classification too. As team leader, I might, as has historically been the case, send a teammate up the road to police a breakaway containing a threat for overall honours. They would, of course, not contribute to the pacemaking, except, of course, now we know that they are. My teammate might beat their breakaway companions in the sprint and so stop them winning the battle, but by their sheer presence, they could have unwittingly been helping my competitors to win the war.
This growing appreciation of aerodynamics is slowly shaping the sport, and it's hard to know how much things are going to change. But one thing's for sure, knowledge is power. Stop it, Ned.